don't change people. I failed my client. I was unsuccessful at changing a person in 2 months that he had employed and enabled for over 5 years. He didn't understand the work that needed to be done, all of the work that it took to get them to the point that they were at, with disrespect, with her level of dominance, and with her lack of cooperation. I failed, and that was maybe to explain deeply that I don't change people. I come into the organization to identify your people fit and help you place them appropriately within the organization to fulfill the tasks of the job and make sure that we are exceeding goals that are set for the organization. And that takes people, that takes coordination, that takes different personalities, and it doesn't take changing anyone. John Maxwell said that people only change when they hurt enough that they need to change, that they learn enough that they want to change, or that they earn enough that they can make a substantial change. No person is going to change another person. So if you're thinking that in your organization you're going to invite someone in to change people, that's not the work that we do. The work of an integrator is someone who identifies that the roles in place for a company to be successful are accurate. Then in identifying those roles, do we have it spelled out for the right position description so that a person can be successful? And then we need to know what kind of skills are required for a person entering that role in order for them to enter and be able to be successful in the role. Performing DISC assessments, that allows us to see what motivates people, how they behave, what drives them, but it in no way gives you the map for how you're going to reprogram someone. That's not going to happen. Someone has to want to create a change, whether it hurts, whether they learn enough to be different, or whether they earn enough to want to make a substantial change in their life. It took work to get to the negative space that you're in. It's almost like a person who is overweight, who suddenly turns around and says, I'm ready to lose the weight. There's a lot of work that needs to be done in order to satisfy that want. And just as I said, it has to hurt enough to want to make a change, or you learned enough that you are able to use the steps that you've learned in order to make better choices. So a person like that, if it took them 5 years to gain the weight, how much time is it going to take to lose the weight in a healthy way? Same thing with organizations. You need to do things in a healthy way. You've got other employees to take into consideration as they're supposed to fulfill their daily tasks. They need to start creating small incremental adjustments to the current workflow to improve the way that they're doing things so that they can be better.
Contact me today for one-on-one coaching, process planning, DISC assessments, and more. Solutions by Maya will help you see what you've had within you all along.